And he goes wide and he bumps the wall. That's going to give us a run on the outside. And it's white flag. Can we get him coming into this corner for a top 5? Welcome everybody. Here we go. Happy gaming. We're off at Watkins Glen in the Ferrari GT3. And this is the qualifying. Felt pretty good on this track. I started to race these cars a little more last season, so I'm getting used to them a little bit. Kind of going back to my old style a little bit of trying to race a little safer. New season, middle of last season, I changed my style, got more aggressive. Just really didn't work for me. I crashed a lot. Not really crashed. Got into a lot of scraps where I came out on the wrong end of most of them. And, you know, I wouldn't have considered last season a good season for me, so time for a little change. And this race I decided to be a little more tactical, I guess. Or maybe a little more, you know, less aggressive, I guess. And here's the first qualifying lap, almost done. Even on my qualifying, I'm not being as aggressive because I was getting off tracks on my qualifying and everything. I'm not doing that anymore. Just trying to drive a little safer and see what happens. I lost a ton of iRating in week 13. So I'm going to be trying to climb back up to 2,000. I went down to like 1,600. I mean, it's been really bad. So, just going to try to do better. Get my safety rating up, get my iRating up, drive a little better. And I hope you're all doing good. And I want to say to everybody, you know, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it when you comment. That means a lot to me. Kind of like gets me knowing that people are watching the videos. And, you know, like you're not just doing this for, you know, for nobody. My last video got a lot of views. It's funny because the thumbnail was that, you know, I lost 400 iRating in a day, which was true. And that, boy, that thing got a lot of views for me, you know. I got like 170 views, which is a lot for me. I know it's laughable for most channels, but anyways, here we go. You can see our delta's pretty green. So we managed to put in a decent second lap. A little better than the first lap. And let's see where we end up. Okay, so far P8, not bad. And let's see where we start out. All right, so we start out P9, not terrible, top 10. As you notice, I turned crew chief down, and here we go, we're off. And we managed to tuck it in behind the number 2 car. It's Alte CAN bus. And he tucks it in on the 10. We're just kind of sitting back, seeing what's going on right now. Like I said, I'm not going to be aggressive, especially on the first lap. And we see a little smoke, and the number 5 car hits the barrier. That's Michael Verber. And it looks like we're going to pick up a spot. And we get him through this chicane. He's behind us, and we manage to hold him off. And pretty easy pass there. And we don't know what happened there. Maybe we should, we'll go take a look at that and see what happened. All right, we're going to take a look at Michael Verber in the number 5 car. And there he is in the red and white car. And he just turns in too early. I mean, that one's on him. Yeah. You know, he just came in and came down on the number 13 car. And yeah, that was all his fault. You could see us going by him there. And let's get back to the race. Yeah, that was an easy one to call. Yeah, he just came down on him, and yeah, that was all on him. You can see now he's tucked it right in behind us. That's going to put us up to at least P8. We got Michael behind us now, so we know he's a little faster than us, but I have a feeling he probably picked up some damage there. So we'll know when we go by the pits to see if he pits on this lap. I really like the Ferrari GT3. I think it's a fun car to drive. It's not too easy. Well, honestly, guys, no car is too easy for me. But, you know, seems like I have a lot of fun in this car. I might race it all season. It's tough going back and forth between this car and the GT4. I mean, I'm sorry, the F4. All right, let's see where we are. So we're up to P7. So we must have lost somebody else. I don't know who else we lost, but we managed to gain 2 spots there. Which is really good. We'll take that. Top 10 for me, no matter, you know, what the rating is. I'm happy with that. We're right behind Jonathan Gonzalez, and we're trying to put some pressure on him. We got a pretty good exit there. He hits a little grass there, has to brake a little early. But I got nothing going into that corner. The cars in front of us starting to get a little bit ahead. But I don't know if I have the pace to get by him. So here we go, end of lap 2, getting close to the end, I'm sorry. And we'll see where we are, see if we had any other action. I didn't see anything, but that doesn't mean nothing happened because the leaders are way out in front of us. And here we come down the start-finish line. And we see some things shuffling up. And where are we now? We're P6, so we gained a spot. So let's go see what happened. How did we gain a spot? All right, so we're going to look at the first place car, the leader, Jose Manuel, and here he comes. And he just turns it in early and hits the barrier, I'm sorry, and he wipes out. He's the number 6 car, and it looks like he's toast. All right, let's get back to the race. Yeah, he just turned it right in. That was just 100% his fault. He was all alone and for some reason turned in early. I looked at it a couple times. Didn't look like he lost the back end or anything. He just turned into the barrier, or guardrail as we call it here in the US. And that's going to put us up into P6. So we're not looking too bad. And I think I have the speed to get to number 10. I feel like I do, because there's some corners where I feel like I'm better than him. But like I said at the beginning, I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying not to drive like a hot-lapping madman. Yeah, I turned crew chief way down for this race because, you know, a couple of my races it was aggravating me. It was so loud. And the beauty is I could hear it during the race, but hopefully you guys don't hear it that much on the video. Managing to hang in there, P6. We have Boris behind us. He's a little over a second back, so he's no threat right now. We're hoping Leon and Jonathan start scrapping, but you can see we're better than Jonathan there. He slows really early there. So that might be something to keep in our back of our mind for later on. I'm putting the pressure on him. We're hoping he cracks. The trick is who's going to crack first, me or him. Yeah, that little rise there is a tough section. So at this point in the race, I'm starting to think that Jonathan's slowing me down a little bit. So I have to find a way to get by him. We only got like 4 laps left. Little push there, but this is where he overslows. So I never felt like I was losing pace to Jonathan. I always felt like I could catch him. Just the problem is getting by him. Catching and passing are 2 different things. He goes a little wide there, but he manages to keep it out of the wall, which is good. That means he got good speed out of that corner. Still hanging in 6th. Got at least 3 laps left. And he's almost a second up on us. But I noticed that, and I think I brake later going into the chicane. Yeah. Make up a little time through there. And I know I'm going to make up time coming down here because he always brakes too early. You can see I think he's starting to feel it a little bit. We're back to within 3/10. I feel like this wasn't like an overly exciting race to watch, but racing it was fun. You know, I felt like I was racing the whole time. I had to make really good decisions. A yellow flag up ahead. I think, yeah, that looked like a back marker. So we'll get a few laps left. Can we get a top 5? That's the question. Can we get this guy? We go for it here, and we get a little too much on the gas, and that's going to drop us back. Yeah, we just lost the back end. I thought we had him there. In the race, you know, it's so hard to feel this car let go like that. I don't know if it's just my reaction speeds are too slow or what, but by the time I felt the back end, you know, it was too late. I had to let off the throttle, and that put us over a second back. And now we're going to drive, because I'm still thinking we can get this guy. So now, as you can see, I'm pushing. So we're 1.5 back now. And I think we only got 2 laps to go. But like I said, I know I can get this guy. Two minutes to go, Jim just said in the background. I'm going to push the chicane this time. I've been braking at the white line. I broke a little later there, maybe 2 car lengths. Trying to get a little more steam. I just gained a half a second. And I'm going to try to gain coming into this corner because I know he brakes early. You can see he gets a little wide there, and so do I though, so do I. It just pushed on me. I don't know if it's because the fuel's getting low, but I got to push there. And I'm trying not to lose it here like the last time. And I'm back within 6/10, 7/10. 8/10 now. See if we can gain through this last section. And here we go. I think we're coming down to the last lap. Let's see if it's white flag time. And he goes wide and he bumps the wall. That's going to give us a run on the outside. And it's white flag. Can we get him coming into this corner for a top 5? We managed to squeeze by. Can we hold them though? That's the trick. We finally got him after the whole race and making that mistake. I'm sure he wants to come back at us here on the last lap. I brake a little late into the chicane because I know he's super cautious there. And I'm going to brake a little late into the next corner where I know he's a little slow. And I'm going to see if I can get a little bit of time on him before we come to the next straight. Here we go. I brake late. Little push there, but he pushes also. I got him by 6/10. This is the tough corner where I spun last time. Big push there. I overdrive it. And I get a little bit of fishtail coming out of the corner. But he didn't do much better than me. He's still 6/10 back. So even though I made a couple mistakes, I think he made the same mistakes. And now this is the toughest corner on the track. We just need to get through here safe, and I feel like I'm home free. So we make it through safe, and he does it. He had a problem in that corner. He dropped back over a second. So that's it. We managed to hold off Jonathan. We managed to get a P5. And just a fun race, guys. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I hope you like it too. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. And please ring the bell for future notifications. And please leave a comment. Okay, let's go take a look at the stats. All right, here we go. Strength of field, 1397. Boy, have I dropped big time. And you can see we gained 42 iRating and 0.13 safety rating. So good race. I just got to work my way back up to 2,000. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.